We're pulling up to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Black bears are roaming around the meadows of Cades Cove. And I'm ready to do some horseback riding. We roll up to our first campsite on the North Carolina side and enjoy the peace and quiet among the trees. But then we quickly pack up the car and head up to get some cool time-lapse sunset photography done.
I am huffing and puffing it up this place to the observation tower, Great Smoky Mountains. I'm gonna put the place name in the text because I've forgotten it already, but it's beautiful.
You can't climb what was previously known as Clingman's Dome without appreciating the panoramic sight of the blue, hazy mountains around you. Despite the cold and the wind, the sunset was absolutely spectacular, well worth the wait. The following morning, we got up to capture the sunrise as well.
That's a little better. We are all set. Wave to the happy people, best friend.
From Tennessee and North Carolina.
Yeah! Good morning. It's gonna be a great adventure day.
You sure feel like?
Yeah, we're gonna see bears.
Yes, we are.
We're gonna see bears and we're gonna do horseback riding. My mic's not working at the moment, so I have to figure that out. So sorry for the audio if it's terrible, but we'll get it figured out.
I love Newfound Gap.
What are you saying?
Oh, Newfound Gap. It's one of the best spots. It's beautiful. And you get both states. Yay.
All right, while she is getting some cool photos, I'm gonna finish my makeup. We're gonna get on the road and have a really fun day. We're walking along and all of a sudden I hear my best friend go, "Jack in the pulpit." I thought, oh my gosh, what's happened? She literally found a Jack in the pulpit and said, "Shut the front door."
See him, and then I can move the nettle so it doesn't get you, but look inside of him. The flower in there.
That's a Jack in the pulpit.
Because Jack's in the
Pulpit, right? Oh.
So, oh my gosh.
After a beautiful hike through the wildflower trail, we pulled over to have a little bit of lunch before going horseback riding.
Yep, we have pulled over
spot for lunch. Even though it's like a busy road, tunnel, it's okay. It's still a nice lunch spot. Yum. Now to get something I've been looking forward to for a long time, doing some horseback riding in the Great Smoky Mountains. This is gonna be good. It was just one of the highlights of the trip for me, getting to ride on Copperhead, this beautiful horse that reminded me of one that I had when I was a kid, and I just smiled from ear to ear the entire time. There's a great story of recovery with the elk in the Smokies. At one point, the entire population was hunted to extinction. Until recently, conservation groups were able to reintroduce elk into the park, and now the population has recovered. But most people come to see the iconic American black bear. You take a drive around Cades Cove, and you're bound to run into a bear jam. Heavy traffic, people pulled off the side of the road, big cameras out. When you see a big gathering like that, there's bound to be a bear. Soup and eggs. What do you think?
It's gonna be delicious.
Delicious. Yep. On the second night of our trip, we pull into a new campsite and we're greeted with a bluegrass concert. It was the perfect way to wrap up a trip to the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. Oh. Hello, this is Pudgy. This is Mr. Pudge. Hey, sweet Pudge. The Great Smoky Mountains. Hey, I don't have any treats. The Great Smoky Mountain National Park, stop tickling me, was my best friend's super favorite, and now it's one of mine. It was just amazing because we did sunset and sunrise time lapse stuff. Sunset was actually it's up on I don't know how to actually pronounce it, but it was originally called Clingman's Dome. It was the most cold that either of us had been the entire trip across the United States. And this is in North Carolina. It was just, we put on every like warm bit of thing we had, hats, any gloves we had, like hoodies. If we had blankets, we would have wrapped that around us too. But it was the most beautiful time lapse. So it was freezing, but it was totally worth it. And then the next day, super exciting. Hey, Budgie Budge. It's super exciting. So then we went from the North Carolina side. What are you doing? Do not bite me. Hi, Budgie. We went from the North Carolina side to the Tennessee side. We went out to Cades Cove because one of my aims was to get really cool bear footage. But then I also saw on TikTok a stable was doing trail riding, and I was like, yes, I love horses. So Pudge is blind on this side here. So you can see me on this side. You're handsome boy. So I was really excited to do the trail riding. I hadn't ridden a horse in many, many years, and I have to get back in the saddle. And so I got back in the saddle and just smiled and grinned from ear to ear and was just the happiest for a whole hour. Even got him up to trotting, which was super fun. His name was Copperhead, which is perfect for me. And I just, I know, he's like a gag, but it was really just one of my favorite moments. I was so happy. I kept looking back over my shoulder at my best friend who's in the horse behind me and just grinning from ear to ear. Well, so we go to our, what you doing? We go to our campsite and I'm kind of getting settled. I have to do a little bit of work while I'm on this trip and just keep organizing. At the end of the day, download everything, back it up so that I don't lose anything, especially after all the really cool bear footage that I got, which I'm really excited about. And then I hear, like, my best friend had walked away to go do go do her own thing for a little bit, but I hear some music in the background. And it happens to be like bluegrass music, and she happens to love bluegrass music. So I I hear that in the background. I'm thinking somebody's like playing it on a stereo or whatever. But then I hear her walking up and she's like, she's a couple campsites down. Dude. And I knew in that moment, ouch, no biting. I knew in that moment I had to put anything that I was working on down, wrap it all up, because you need to put down, wrap up everything that you're doing, because she's going to take you over to whatever music concert is happening, whatever this bluegrass is. And uh, and I did, and we took our chairs over. We took a little bit of wine over as well to sip on, but it wasn't like, it didn't really like, you know, like excite me or whatever. But what really did was seeing how happy she was. Like, just seeing how happy she was made me really happy. And she said the same thing about horse riding. Like, she loved it, but it wasn't as exciting to her as it was to me. And she just said it made her happy to see me so happy, and it made me happy to see her happy sitting there listening to the bluegrass. And so all of the troubles and obstacles, like, of daily life and everything, they just melt away when you find something that just really just really lights you up in that way. For me, it was horseback riding, and for her, the bluegrass. And I just loved all that. That was such a really cool part of the trip. Those were like there were some awesome views, really awesome moments, but those two, like, just seeing someone that you really care about being super happy, that was a highlight of the trip. So yeah. We're going to pack up the campsite now. We're going to leave the Smokies. We'd been there a couple of nights, and we are going to make our way over to her house. Then we're going to get a proper shower, and we're going to get some laundry done. And then we're really going to start the trip heading out to the Midwest, like heading out to Omaha, Nebraska to see a friend, and then heading up to the Dakotas, which was just, it was adventure on another level. So can't wait to share that with you guys. I got to wrap this up because Pudge he's begging for something here. So, and I don't want to get, I don't want to get bit anymore, but he's a good boy. You have anything you need to add? Nope, not yours. All right, see you later. So here's Pudgy getting a treat.